I think the click for me is when I realized there's like a Jeff Bezos quote that it's like harder to be kind than smart. And the kind of bigger takeaway from that is it's actually easy to do things that involve smarts, inventing a technology. I mean, it's hard, right? But in the grand scheme of things, that's the easy part, is the technical stuff, the analytical. The hard stuff is the kind, the relational, the social. Because people, we're monkeys, it's crazy, it's hard, we're traumatized. And that's when it hit me, like, it's social institutions, it's social mechanisms, it's social technologies, it's coordination problems. That's the hardest stuff. And then when I started to see Bitcoin and things like that as ways of shifting social institutions, that's when it super clicked for me.
Interesting. So your, I guess, orange pill moment was that Bitcoin is something that actually changes the coordination and synchronization among humans in marketplaces, something like that.
Yeah. Bill Gates had a great quote where he said, the ultimate goal in software is to set the standard.
Yes.
If you have the file format that everybody uses, you have power.
Yeah.
And then there's a great XKCD comic where somebody's like, there's 9 different, formats.
Right.
I'm going to create the ultimate format that, captures them all.
Yeah.
And then the next panel of the comic says, next day, there are now 10 competing formats. And it's just so hard to get people to agree upon a set of rules.
Yeah.
And what is language? It's like, I could call this a bottle and you could call that a hoo-ha, right? And we need to somehow decide to both call it a bottle.
That's right.
And then now we can collaborate and coordinate, right? It's a social coordination. And that's when it hit me. Holy crap, it's a language. It's a ruler.
Yeah.
It's humans agreeing, which is the most insane, hardest thing to do. It is setting the standard.
Yes.
Right? And so that's when it really, clicked.
Well, that's a great way to put it, because it's social consensus that creates its own reality, whether it's the meaning of words, whether it is the spatial dimensions of a meter, right? Or whether it is money, right? Or even the internet itself is just a stack of those open source protocols that have become standardized, right? Yeah. HTTP, TCP, IP, et cetera. But what we've never had is this fixed standard in the sphere of money. And so in many ways, Bitcoin, we talk about a lot on the show, it's kind of like the invention of money, right? Everything up until this point has been an approximation. Bitcoin is the first asset that's 100% monetary premium. It actually is a fixed and unchangeable standard. So it's something like what the meter is to distance, Bitcoin is to money. Something.